Columbus County Home Builders Association offers up scholarships to area high schools in the amount of $2,000 for students who are going to pursue secondary or their further education in trade and industrial education degrees. This year it is my pleasure and honor to announce the two recipients here for Columbus Career and College Academy. As I call your name, please come forth. We'll present you with your certificate and your letter. Our first student is Austin Todd. And our second recipient tonight is Sarah Meadows. Columbus County Home Builders Association has been very generous to the county schools in what they do, helping send kids to further education. Each of these scholarships for the amount of $2,000. And I'd like to personally thank Columbus, the Home Builders Association, for all that they've done for us at Columbus Career College.
Good evening. My name is Robin Moore. I'm an English teacher and Assistant National Honor Society Advisor at Columbus Career College Academy. At our school, students have many ways to distinguish themselves. It is my honor to recognize several of our students tonight for the various achievements. Graduates, when I call your names, please rise and remain standing until I've acknowledged all of you who have earned each accolade. Students, parents, faculty, and guests, please hold your applause until I finish recognizing each group of honor graduates so that every student's name may be heard. Our National Honor Society graduates are Anthony Brown, Jesse Cannon, Kayla Coe, Araceli Cruz, Bianca McCoy, Daniel McNair, Jordan Singler, Caitlin Souls, Heidi Strickland, and National Honor Society members meet national standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. These graduates have maintained a good standing in our chapter of NHS, and they have earned an unweighted GPA of 3.25. Our North Carolina academic scholars are Jesse Cannon and Jordan Singler. North Carolina academic scholars have completed a balanced and academically rigorous high school program preparing for post-secondary education. In addition to completing requirements for high school, these students have excelled in multiple higher-level classes on the high school and college levels. The rigorous course load also included 2 units of foreign language, and these two students have an unweighted GPA of 3.5 or higher. Our students who earned the College UNC endorsement are Anthony Brown, Jesse Cannon, Kayla Coe, Titus Green, Alexandria Green, Ethan Callahan, Ayla Lavier, Bianca McCrae, Daniel McNair, Chandler McPherson, Jillian Simmons, Logan Simmons, Jordan Singler, Morgan Sprouse, Carlos Trejo Luga, Joshua Ward, Katie Ward, Summer Williamson, Allison Worley, Brianna Wright, and Amber Yergel. The College UNC endorsement indicates readiness for entry into a four-year university in the North Carolina system. While completing their high school requirements, these students took a college-ready course load, including 2 units of foreign language. Each of these students earned a 2.5 or higher GPA. Our honor graduates are Jesse Cannon, Jordan Singler, Heidi Strickland, Austin Todd, and Brianna Wright. These students comprise the top 10% of this graduating class. Our Skills USA honor graduates are Michael Cox and Caitlin Souls. Skills USA honor graduates have maintained active involvement in our chapter of Skills USA for 3 or more school years. Our students who earned the career endorsement are Michael Cox, River Hammond, Landon Henson, Sarah Meadows, Austin Parker, Timoteo Ciano Reyes, Caitlin Souls, Austin Todd, Carlos Trejo Luga, and Dylan Wright. The career endorsement indicates completion of a rigorous course of study that includes the career and technical education concentration. These students have earned an unweighted GPA of at least a 2.6. They have also earned at least 1 industry-recognized credential, which can include career readiness certificates at the silver level or above from WorkKeys assessment or other appropriate industrial credential or certification. Our students who earned the college endorsement are Leanne Applewhite, Sarah Applewhite, Deidre Sumko, Anthony Brown, Jesse Cannon, Kayla Coe, Michael Cox, Araceli Cruz, Zachary Graham, Titus Green, Alexandria Griffin, River Hammond, Landon Henson, Ethan Callahan, Ayla Louviere, Mariah Malpas, Bianca McCrae, Daniel McNair, Chandler McPherson, Rebecca Pierce, Logan Simmons, Jordan Singler, Morgan Sprouse, Heidi Strickland, Austin Todd, Carlos Trejo Luga, Joshua Ward, Katie Ward, Allison Worley, Brianna Wright, Dylan Wright, Kyle Wright, and Amber Yergel. Students with the college endorsement have completed the Future Ready Core Mathematics sequence and have displayed readiness for entry into community colleges. These students have an unweighted GPA of 2.6 or higher. As you can tell, we have a lot to be proud of at Columbus Career and College Academy, but in addition to these high school accolades, several of our students recently graduated from Southeastern Community College with their associate's degrees. I am now going to recognize our students' achievement on the community college level. Please hold your applause until I recognize all of our students earning degrees. Our students who earned the Associates in Applied Science degree are Landon Henson, Austin Todd, and Carlos Trejo Luga. Our students who earned their Associate's Arts degree are Leanne Applewhite, Deidre Sumko, Kayla Coe, Zachary Graham, Titus Green, Alexandria Griffin, Ayla Louviere, Mariah Malpas, Chandler McPherson, Daniel McNair, Logan Simmons, Jordan Singler, Morgan Sprouse, Joshua Ward, Katie Ward, Summer Williamson, Brianna Wright, and Amber Marie Yergel. Our students who earned their Associates in Science degrees are Anthony Brown and Jesse Cannon. Our student who earned both an Associates in Arts and Associates in Science degree is Bianca McCrae. Please help me once again in congratulating these students for their impressive accomplishments. All of you guys make us so proud.
It's my honor at this time to recognize 2 students of the graduating class who are at the top of this graduating class. That is the Salutatorian and the Valedictorian. The salutatorian is the student who has the second highest ranking GPA in the graduating class. It is my honor and pleasure to recognize Miss Brianna Wright as our 2016 salutatorian. And at this time, it is my pleasure and honor to recognize our 2016 valedictorian, who has the highest GPA of the graduating class, which is a combination of high school courses and college courses because their college courses contribute to their high school GPA. Again, at this time, I would like to recognize, please join me in recognizing Mr. Jesse Cannon as our valedictorian.
Good evening, everyone. I am truly honored and nervous to be standing here before you. Now I'm glad I had to take that public speaking class. First, I would like to begin this by thanking some of the people who made tonight possible for me and my fellow graduates. The friends and family who have supported us through all the hardships we have faced. The faculty and educators who have provided us with the tools and knowledge that enabled us to reach this point. Our fellow classmen who provided further support and motivation to keep going. And finally, our marshals who are helping to keep tonight coordinated. Give me a minute. All right, fellow graduates, we truly have a lot of people to thank for tonight. But we were the ones who put in all of the hours of hard work it took to reach this point, so go ahead and give yourselves a pat on the back as we move forward into tomorrow. And as you move forward and form new bonds, try to remember the bonds that we formed here. I know I'll always remember the bonds I formed during the field trips, whether it was a snowball fight in New York City or staying up late playing Texas Hold'em in the hotel rooms. Yeah, I see you, Mike. Or even the first time I went ice skating. They're all fond memories, and I'm going to remember them. Some of you I remember fondly from playing a lot of card games with, and that's how I'll try and remember you. And as you look around you tonight, know that this might be the last time you see some of you. Weird wording. But try and remember everyone. Try and remember all the good times you had, and try to forget anything bad that happened. I want, in several years, for us to remember fondly all the times we shared together. I wish I could give you some life-changing advice, but I don't really have any for you, because advice should be given by someone experienced and knowledgeable in the area it pertains to, and I'm just as lost and confused as everyone else when it comes to this. All I can hope for is that as we move forward into our lives, we don't beat ourselves up too much whenever we inevitably fail. I want all of us to try and take our mistakes as an opportunity to learn something and grow as a person. Now, what I've said tonight you might not think is very significant, but perhaps I can pass on something that someone else has said. It would be a quote from a man you would be familiar with if you've ever watched PBS reruns instead of doing homework, Bob Ross. Talent is a pursued interest. Anything you're willing to practice, you can do. So with that, class of 2016, I wish you success in all of your future endeavors, and I hope that you can pick up a hobby or a skill that will keep you satisfied for your life. Thank you.
At this time, we will start the recognition of our graduates. I'd like to commend everyone up to this point for your efforts in us keeping this as a dignified program. Our graduates have worked extremely hard, and they deserve every bit of the respect that you've given them tonight to get to this point. I do ask, as we begin recognizing our graduates, please hold all applause, comments, until the very end, so that we can hear each of our graduates' name called and give them the recognition they deserve. I and they would appreciate that.
Sarah Elizabeth Applewhite. Deidre Sabrina Asumpko. Kelsey Nicole Batten. Anthony Jermaine Brown. Jesse Willis Cannon. Kayla Dawn Coe. Michael James Cox. Araceli Cruz. Robert Michael Davis. Justin Connor Edwards. Zachary Cole Graham. Alexandra Marie Griffin. River Todd Hammond. Kelsey Caroline Henson. Landon Blake Henson. Ryan Scott Hens. Ethan Daniel Callahan. Ayla Renee Louviere. Michael Mariah Malpus. Bianca Ladana Frashana McCrae. Daniel Zion McNair. Chandler James McPherson. Sarah Kristen Meadows. Rebecca Elizabeth Pierce. Johnny Devon Rao. Jillian Renee Simmons. Logan Bailey Simmons. Jordan Leanne Singler. Caitlin Rochelle Souls. Morgan Rachel Sprouse. Heidi Nicole Strickland. Cheyenne Winter Grace Sutherland. Austin Donald Todd. Emily Andriana Walters. Joshua Ryan Ward. Katie Corinne Ward. Summer Rosetta Williamson. Allison Mary Rose Worley. Brianna Faith Wright. Dylan Charles Wright. Kyle Christopher Wright. Austin McDell Young. Amber Marie Yergel.
Our graduation ceremony is always a bittersweet excuse me, a bittersweet occasion for the CCCA staff. I always think about the last bit of advice, wisdom, just a tip, information that we can give before we send you on your way for the next part of your journey. So the thing that I want to leave you with tonight as you go out from here is actually related to Jesse's speech. That is, I hope you experience failures. Now, I'm not saying that I want you to be a failure, because that's impossible. You're here tonight. You've already ruled that one out. I want you to experience failure because in order to experience failure, you have to try something. And I don't want you to be afraid to try something, new ideas, new ways of doing things, at the fear of failing. Motivational speaker Dennis Waitley says, failure should be our teacher, not our undertaker. Failure is a delay, not defeat. It is a temporary detour, not a dead end. Failure is something we can avoid only by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. Again, that's impossible for you. Don't do that. Never be afraid to try something at the risk of failing. You have far too many God-given talents and gifts to offer. I pray that you will make it your daily mission to improve the lives of those around you and always give everything your very best. We'll be looking for great things out of this class. I'm sure we'll see your names in the papers. And finally, as you leave out from here tonight, you're not leaving CCCA. You can't do that. You've got a lifetime membership now. Please come back and see us. At this time, I would like to ask the graduates to please rise. Parents, families, friends, it is with great honor and my pleasure to present to you the 2016 graduates of Columbus Career and College Academy. You may now turn your tassels. And finally, before we dismiss our program, I want to take a second to recognize our parents, our friends, our families that are here tonight. We wouldn't be here tonight if it wasn't for you also. Just as we had our guests who are behind the scenes that help us get here tonight, we know and we recognize that you all helped our graduates get here tonight. Graduates, as you leave out from here, take a moment at some time to thank those that helped you get here tonight. They were here from the beginning, encouraging you, pushing you, probably at times and when you wish they would be quiet. But they did it because they cared and they loved you, and that's why you're here tonight. So please take a chance to thank them. And we thank you. And finally, while the high school quizzes, the tests, and the projects are behind you, the journey has just begun. Will everyone please rise?